Welcome, everybody. Sportsbook Review. It's Wednesday, April 12th. This is the PuckHeads, and guess what, guys? It is playoff time. Dana Lane and I have been waiting all year for this, and right now is when we're going to heat up and cash those tickets. Dana, first and foremost, you're bringing in a hell of a surge going into the playoffs. What are your thoughts in these series today, and is there any one game that sticks its head out and says this is where the value is on the first day of the playoffs?
Well, Mike, for me, it's a couple games. First of all, it's San Jose and Edmonton is the first game that I would look at, and I'm extremely excited to see how this plays out because, you know, I think this might be an opportunity, despite the fact that I really like Edmonton to go far in the playoffs. I think might be the one time where you can get on San Jose where Edmonton has a few jitters going in and maybe get San Jose at a nice plus price at $1.30. As the playoffs go on, I don't think that that's going to hold true, but maybe in game one where there's that rejuvenated energy that the Sharks haven't had for the last month, you know, perhaps this is the game where we go and get them at a nice plus price.
Okay, well, I'm going to be going head-to-head with you on that one, Dana. That's my first play. I'm taking Edmonton. I got him at minus 145 at the Greek. I think it's an interesting situation, though. You've got one of the best offensive players in Connor McDavid going up against Brett Burns, obviously one of the best defensive men in all of hockey. What I really like here, why I think the Oilers might have an edge, is because of Coach McClellan. Hell, he coached this team for 10 years, San Jose. I think he still knows quite a bit about that team, and I think that might hold the edge. So with that being said, head-to-head one more time against Dana Lane, and I think that is nothing but good practice and also good viewership. All right, Dana, hit us with your second pick.
Sure. And keep in mind, Mike, like we were saying back in October, I mean, we're starting all over again. So what my mindset is I'm trying to find some pretty fairly high-priced underdogs that we can get our bankroll moving in the right direction. Do I think Edmonton's the better of the two teams? No doubt about it. I picked them to go to the Western Conference Finals, but I'm trying to look at some series that's going to provide me with a fairly large plus money underdog. So with that being said, my second play, if I like San Jose, then I think I have to like the under, and you're getting that at even money. And let's keep in mind, don't be afraid. You know, during the regular season, so many people are afraid to play the under fives. This is the playoffs. This is a whole different animal. So don't be afraid to play these under fives because you're going to see a bunch of 2-1 and 3-1 games. And I think if San Jose is going to have any success in game one, they have to keep it a low scoring game because there's no way, Mike, that they're staying with the Edmonton Oilers offensively.
Wow, that's a great breakdown, and I like your edge as far as looking into some positive money starting right out with an underdog. I think that's a good way to look at it. And of course, like you said, the bankroll, it starts all over again. This is season number 2 for NHL. All right, well, I'm going to hit you with my second pick, Dana. All right, Pittsburgh versus Columbia. I just think Columbus, I think Columbus has been spiraling downward. They've lost, 7 of 8 or 8 of 10 or something. They're really struggling to find consistency. I think Pittsburgh, again, defending the cup at home. I think game one is where the crowd is going to really come alive. I grabbed it at minus 149 at 5 dimes. Any thoughts on that as far as Pittsburgh holding the edge against a Columbus team that I really think has been spiraling?
Well, I can tell you this. I would like them a lot more against Columbia than I do Columbus. But I think, the Pittsburgh Penguins, again, my pick to go in the East. I still have to see, Mike, what the ramifications are of not having Chris Letang in the lineup. But man for man, they are the better team. They have the better pedigree. And like we see in so many of these series, Mike, we see a team that's been there, done that, against a team that is still waiting to be there and to do that. So I think we have situations where Team A is teaching Team B how to win, and I think we see that in the Washington-Toronto series. I think if you watch this game, I think you're really watching before your eyes. Alexander Ovechkin is teaching Austin Matthews about what it takes this time of year to go far into the playoffs, even though Washington hasn't won a cup. But I think we're seeing a lot of changing of the guards in a lot of these these series. I think Boston's going to be better next year, and I think Toronto's going to be a force to be reckoned with as well. But in that series specifically, Mike, I like Pittsburgh, and I think they have to end this series quickly, because what happens is you don't want a situation where the Washington Capitals end their series quickly against Toronto and they're sitting around waiting for you. I think Pittsburgh's going to do everything they can to end this in 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, I like that breakdown. I think exactly the same. I mean, they've got to know that getting rest and knocking out teams early in the early rounds is real important. And let's not forget, it was just 7 or 8 days ago, Pittsburgh beat down this Columbus team. I mean, they beat them down bad, 4-1 at home, and really, I think, made them look like a team that's questioning themselves going into the playoffs. All right, I've got 2 picks. Do you have any more picks for us, Dana?
Yeah, I got one more, Mike. Again, not afraid of the 5s. Boston, Ottawa, this has a under series written all over it, where you're going to see the winner of this series is going to be the team that's going to be the more physical of the two. And if they're going to play physical hockey, I'm certainly going to look at unders just about every game in this series unless something changes. You can get it now at minus $1.10, which is a fantastic number for a 5. Although you'd like to get some plus money, I have no problem laying $1.10. But I still think that the winner of the series will be the one that you will step back and say they were the more physical of the two. So we're going to go 2-1, 3-1 in game 1, but definitely jumping on the under.
All right. Well, viewers, you heard it. Dana Lane's going to keep the momentum going. He likes some totals today, so please make sure you check it out. And also check out Dana's articles at SBR Sports Picks and also on Twitter at Dana Lane Sports. Dana, as always, thank you so much for your time. We're going to be getting back together Saturday morning throughout the playoffs, everybody. We're going to be doing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays for the NHL, so we can keep you posted with the tickets that are going to cash in the NHL playoffs. Dana, good luck. Let's get it done. Let's go melt that ice, my man.
I'm about ready to take that regular season bankroll and apply it to the playoffs and sit back all summer and be happy about what we've accomplished.
That sounds like a plan. Let's get it done.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.